Hi guys, my name is Meets. This is going to be a review for the DC variant Play Art Sky Batgirl. And I got this actually just yesterday when I went to Tatsu Hobby. They had an event, and that week they had a restock. Actually, this particular release got delayed. I think mostly for the U.S. Market. I think just because of I would say the demand. For some weird reason, there's just a huge demand. Well, I could see why. They're great figures, great display, and yeah, I'm just happy to get one. A Batgirl looks amazing on the preview pictures, but Alex from Tatsu Hobby did point out that when you're looking inside the box, Flash is actually a lot more appealing. It looks more cooler than Batgirl, and we'll take a look. After this one, I will review Flash. So let's first take a look at Batgirl. Here's the box, really nice. It has that kind of like a lime green with a silhouette. I always like this box art, amazing. Inside, you have that really cool, just the drawing. It's amazing illustration, and gives you a little bit more information about the design. Kind of looks like Catwoman. There we go. That's the inside. You have a batarang there. On the back, and on the back, you kind of see a Flash there. So it seems like they're releasing this two for every other month, or maybe every 3 months. Sometimes you're getting a DC variant Play Art Sky every month. And I find that, for the price, they're actually creeping up quite a bit lately. I used to buy Play Art Sky, from what I remember, they're about $60, $70. Now you're looking at $80 to $100. That's ridiculous. I'm not sure if it goes along with licensing, but it's a lot more now. Nonetheless, I'm really happy I got this. And that's basically the box art. There's not much anywhere else. I mean, they have the Square Enix logo there, triangle. Alright, let's take a look inside. Alright, just a quick peek inside. I just removed the figure. Again, you're gonna get the Play Art Sky stand on the back. I really wish they changed the way that's mounted there. I wish it's separate from the backing, so you can put the figure back and use that. But it seems like you have to destroy the backing. Ugh, why? Anyways, there's instructions on the inside panel where different points of articulation on the cape. I don't know if you can see that, but it's right there, and different hands and how to swap it. The other side here is just how to build the stand. And we have Batgirl here. Now, she can stand without the stand, but it's a matter of a balancing act. For one, she does have high heels, so kind of like Wonder Woman, it's a little tricky, especially depending on what surface you have. And like, I have my hanger base here, which I keep getting questions about it. Actually, I don't mind telling what it is, but it is a balancing act, as you can see right now. But nonetheless, she looks amazing, just quite gorgeous. So let's just go over the details that went to making this awesome figure. So first off, you'll notice you get the really flexible cape. You get the highlights, really amazing. And actually, this one comes with two other, unlike Batman. So you get two more, and this is amazing for dynamic poses. So we'll swap it out a bit later. Another thing, I just want to point this out. If this is your first time having a Play Art Sky, when you get it out of the box, highly recommend to exercise the shoulder and do that with great caution, because I already broke quite a bit of Play Art's shoulder, my general Zod, and maybe it's just me being not careful, but I had a fair share of the shoulder breaking. So anyways, just hold it from the base and move it up. It's a straight peg on that connection right there. There is a movement going forward, but be careful also. Not sure if you see that, but that swivel joint right there, it's actually peg going down, and that part right there is holding it. When you break that piece right there, this whole shoulder just comes off. That happened on one of my Play Arts. It's even I tried getting that clamp or that crack filled or glued together. It's the shoulder still will come off. So hopefully it doesn't happen to you, and maybe if you can get a replacement from Square Enix somehow. So that's that, and just slowly move this up. It's a ratchet joint, and move it around. It's mostly on the shoulder right here, that joint. That's my main concern. And this might sound silly to you, but hopefully you don't break the shoulder. Yeah, that's the first thing you do. Just exercise the shoulder. So this one's a little stiff, but it gets there. One thing I really like is they make this. This one is actually more flexible than Batman's. Great articulation, as you can see here. Really nice. And you gotta find that. You gotta find that joint too, because you don't want to be bending it while the swivel's on the other direction. That's gonna break it. Anyway, that's that part. Sorry for taking that long, but I just really want to point that out. I had my fair share of that issue before. So moving on with the articulation, you have the neck. She does have a really nice sculpt there. Just looking at this, you got great panel lines going on the back. I don't have any issues on mine. That's another thing. Quality control. Sometimes you get a fair share of like paint chipping. I already see one there. And just right out of the box. Sometimes you gotta look at the window and really make sure that what you're getting is put together by someone fairly well. Sometimes there's always gonna be an issue, and you just like pick one that has less. The draw of the luck. So I would highly recommend getting your Play Arts guy on an actual storefront where there's multiple selection. If you get this shipped, you just get what you get, unless of course the store helps you with returning it. But yeah, that's my only concern. So on that, we already talked about the shoulder, the arms. Now for the mid section, it does move a little bit here. And the waist, for some weird reason it's kind of tilted. She does have a nice design on front. Yep. And at least this time you don't have a bulging tummy. You have an armor there. And that's one of the issues with Wonder Woman. Then you have the belt, the buckle, and I'm not quite sure what these are. Some kind of weapons. Yeah, I'm not sure if they're... Actually, they might be batarangs. Yeah, that's probably what it is. So you do get the golden batarang here. So it does look like, yeah, it's a folded batarang. And you also have this other weapon here, which is kind of like a short sword or a dagger. So I'll take a look at those in a bit. And on the waist, ratchet system, I actually don't mind them. It actually keeps it, especially for big figures like this, you kind of need them. that's a pretty good stretch. So that's good. I mean, she can do high kicks. Let's see, and almost a split. I would consider that a split already. So that's crazy. All right, moving forward. Yep. Let's see. I think she can do even a front split. Let's go with the legs. So I always kind of find this weird. You get this really, the shin, the angle of the shin. But yeah, it's actually not too bad. It's not, you know, really crazy bend. So you always have a double jointed knee. And it's actually great since the knee part here is separate. So it doesn't look weird. I still don't like this really big double joint here. It looks kind of weird. But it got better because of this. I've seen other players cry where you don't have this front part, the knee part here. I think an Isaac from what do you call that? I forgot the name of the kind of like a horror as mutated game. Dead Space, there you go. Isaac from Dead Space has that issue. So I didn't really like that. Anyways, moving on. Looking down, great details on the armor. Really nice. And you have the gold. Yep. It makes you wish that they have a gold, they painted this gold also, the cape. And that's about it. Here, it seems to be on a ball joint right there. And you do kind of see that backside. I kind of wish to make the neck a little bit higher, but that might have reduced some of the articulation. Anyways, that's that. Moving on, let's go over different hands. Alright, so for this figure, you're gonna get... Actually, this is great. You have the open hand, and you're gonna have a pair of holding a weapon. So you can wield or double wield the sword. I'm just gonna put it here. You seldom see that on Play Art Sky. Usually they just have one. Okay, maybe it's this way. Oh, sorry. It doesn't really hold it. Good enough. Not sure if it's this way or that way. I'll go this way. And you seldom see them. Actually, that's another hand. Having left and right holding hand. Yeah. I kind of wish they do so you can wield another weapon like Batman. And you have another one for which is pointing and holding the batarang. Or just, yeah. Let's go swap it. Although I find the Play Art Sky, they're kind of like a statue figure. You can't really pose them well. Or I mean, sorry, that's not right. You can pose them, but the problem is that you cannot pose them like an action figure, or for most action figures, where you have a lot of accessories, more articulation. In some sense, they're kind of limited, and for the most part, you can just have them standing, like this one. So actually, can have her hold this and hold a batarang. You're gonna do that with the other hand. Yeah, I think that'll work. Actually, that's kind of weird. Oh, okay. It seems like the way they sculpted the hands are a little different. Or maybe, okay, maybe you cannot hold it backhand. I'm so used to having the dagger being able to be held up backhand. Huh. This is kinda... what? Is it supposed to do that? Or is it... I'm not sure. Wonder if this is loose, or you could actually stick that out. But nope, not complaining. It does look cool. That's kind of weird. Weird and cool at the same time. So, anyways, yeah, getting this on is a little troublesome. I'm having a little problem holding this because the grip is towards there. Yeah, we'll go with that. This review is just taking too long. Sometimes I find myself doing reviews which takes 20 minutes if I can just condense it down to 5 minutes, just get it over with. But sometimes I find that there are people out there willing to watch videos that long and just see how things are, when you connect. Actually, I find that too, like when I'm having trouble on something, I will watch a video, sometimes even how long it is, and just see if they cover that aspect that I have having troubles with. And there you go, you can dual wield, which is great. Yeah, this is really nice. And we're not done yet. Alright, let's go over the cape. Alright, so I think it goes like this. A little bit of paint chipping there, but that's alright. After a while, you just get used to the paint chipping. Yeah, it's there. So this one comes out relatively easy. You get a really big ball joint, or peg connection there. And it is essentially a ball joint. So just hooks in like so. And actually, I think you can rotate them too. So there we go. And let's swap out the other one too. So you can mix and match them. You get 4 of them. Well, basically you have... how many combinations is that? 4. Alright, so... I mean, you have a little bit of play here. You can rotate the joint down, up. So again, for dynamic poses, that's really great. Even move them back. Actually, just swapping this out. I think you can even put this on this side too. Huh. So maybe not just 4. I mean, you can put it anywhere as long as it fits. Just have one side. Kind of like that. So it's actually pretty cool. Yeah, kind of like this one. Hold on. Maybe there we go. Where it's just blowing in one side. So there is a lot of playability with a cape. Well, it's actually, it can have like 2 capes. Yeah, pretty cool. Alright, and let's just go ahead and compare it with the Batman. Alright, I just want to point this out. So you have the hand which is pointing out, or holding... I played around with it a little bit more, and I found that this one for holding the batarang, it does work, but it's kind of loose. But I find that if you use this one for actually holding a sword, it sticks a little bit better. So that's gonna be your call, but this is more secure. I would just use this hand. Alright, and this is right next to Batman. And this is the red version, the limited one, which I really like. I really like this version of him. She's obviously should be a little shorter. And they look great right next to each other. Hoping they make Nightwing. I'm not sure if they have Robin, but they might make DC variant Robin or Nightwing. I think it'll be cool to have them right next to him. If they do make him, I'll probably get him. But again, their prices are creeping up. Oh man. So the future releases, well, after I review Flash, I'll probably just talk about that. So since this video is already too long. Alright, so that's it for the review for Batgirl. Hope you guys like it. If you have any questions, let me know. So until then, this is Meets. Thank you for watching.